if you will, in Panama, and the preacher was preaching, was a Hebrew working in mission work in Costa Rica. He spoke Hebrew and Spanish. Brother Gaudette translated, he spoke English and Spanish. But there was a couple of words that the missionary used. Brother Gaudette couldn't translate. So he gave the same word twice. And he said, and he stopped him. He said, seriously, in our language, there's no difference between these two words. In the Spanish, there is. Romans 1 verse 4 is when you see an emphatic problem with it. Romans 1 verse 4, and declared the Son of God. Yours has in italics to be. It's not there in the Greek. He's declared Son of God. Nothing else but Son of God. That's who he is. Scream it from the highest mountain. Scream it with the loudest mouth and the biggest bullhorns you can find. Son of God. That's who he is. It's a declaration in front of all the world. He is Son of God. To be? No. He is Son of God. You don't even have to have the adjective "the" in front of it. Why? Because there's only one Son of God. We're the sons of God. He is Son of God. You know, it's like, I'm not trying to be nitpicky, but how many of you have ever heard somebody say, well, the good Lord? Why? Because if he's the Lord, he is good. Automatic. Right? Yes. I know what they're trying to say, but they're using an adjective to describe the noun when the noun actually doesn't need the description of the adjective. He's the Lord. Everything he does is right and good. But they'll use that word, the good Lord, and what they're trying to do is tell everybody, you know what, the Lord's been good to me. I understand what they're saying, but really it's not necessary. If he's the Lord, he has been good to you. So to say, the Son of God, he's Son of God. He is the only one. There is not another. Doesn't need that adjective in front of it, the. He is Son of God. Declaration, declared. Not only that, but notice in demonstration. Go to Matthew chapter number 12. Notice in verse number 39 and verse number 40. And we find the disciples and are going to hear Christ answer the religious crowd of the day again. Then certain of the scribes and of the Pharisees answered, saying, Master, we would see a sign from thee. But he answered and said unto them, An evil and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given to it but the sign of the prophet Jonas. When you think of Jonas, what do you think of? 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the whale. It's exactly the sign. For as Jonas, or Jonah, was 3 days and 3 nights in the whale's belly, so shall the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. It's that simple. He said, I'm going to demonstrate. When I die on Mount Calvary, they're going to take my body and put me in that grave and roll the stone. I'm going to be in the heart of the earth in Abraham's bosom for 3 days and 3 nights. Now, I'm not trying to be ugly, people, but listen to me. Listen to me. If Jesus Christ was in the heart of the earth for 3 days and 3 nights, there is no such thing as Good Friday. That's true. Do you know where the teaching Good Friday come from? People that do not understand the Word of God. Can I ask a couple of questions and y'all answer it? And these are simple questions, I promise. Do you remember when they hung Jesus Christ on the cross with the two thieves? Everybody's with me. Why did they want to go and break the legs of the thieves on the cross? Why? So they would die quickly. Why was it important for them to die quickly? Because it was fixing to be the beginning of the Sabbath day. Well, if that's the case, the Sabbath day begins at Friday evening at sunset. No. In our calendar, we have, how many Saturdays do we have on our calendar? 52. Everybody all in favor? Karen said 12. Anyway, there's 52 Saturdays in a year, right? How many Sabbaths, not Saturdays, how many Sabbaths is in a Jewish calendar? 56. But you've lost your mind. Oh, I lost it years ago, and I don't even miss it. There are 4 high days that were called Sabbaths. One of them happened to be Passover. And Passover did not occur on a Saturday. It occurred in the middle of the week. So Jesus was in the ground Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Not Good Friday, but should be Good Thursday. But because people don't understand there's 56 Sabbaths, but only 52 Saturdays, they count the calendar wrong, and we make a mess out of theology. Jesus was in the heart of the earth for 3 days and 3 nights, documented fact. Not only that, we'll finish with this. Go to Matthew 26. Look at verse number 56. Jesus, as he's surrendering in the garden, if you will, he could have fought him in the garden and won. All he had to do is say, Father, send down 12 legions of angels, and poof, it had been done. But he surrendered to be crucified for you and I. Notice in verse 56, but all this was done that the scriptures of the prophets might be fulfilled, that all the disciples forsook him and fled. And demonstration, in temptation, and proclamation, Jesus Christ proved the Word of God is the solid foundation we can build the rest of our life, our future, and our hopes on. We're in a world without hope, without future. I mean, man, if my hope was in the world right now, I'd be crying. Kanye West is fixing to run for president. That'll tell you something. And he's got backers. And he's got backers. Who courted him last spring? Spent a lot of time with him. Joel Osteen. I'm just telling you, people. If that was my hope, is in this world, I'd give it up. These people are nuts. Kanye West can't keep his wife in line. Can't keep clothes on her neither. Hello? You know I'm telling the truth. You know, I'm just trying to tell you right now, if it's in this world, we in a mess. But we're looking beyond this. I have the Word of God for my hope and my future, my foundation and my security. I will see Jesus one day, because the Word of God said, I shall. You would stand at this time?